I'm Grace, Communications Coordinator at Ann Arbor's Office of Sustainability and Innovations, and welcome to Greenlight, where we dig into sustainability in Ann Arbor with the residents who are envisioning, creating, and establishing a sustainable and equitable future for our community. Supporting these goals and presenting this series is A20, the city's plan, framework, vision, and associated actions for creating and implementing a just transition to carbon neutrality community-wide by the year 2030. Today, we're shining the green light on Office of Sustainability and Innovation's Energy Assessors, Steve Christensen and Jerrell Wylie. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
In your own words, tell me about your work.
Well, I'll go first. So our work with the Office of Sustainability and Innovations, we're going to be really involved with doing home energy score assessments for citizens of Ann Arbor in support of the Home Energy Rating Disclosure Ordinance. Now, this is an ordinance that will go into effect on March 12th, 2024, and it will require that any home, before they list it, they have to get what's called a home energy score from a certified home energy score assessor, and Jerrell and I are both certified home energy score assessors.
Correct. Yeah, I'll be doing the same thing, same work, going out there, meeting citizens, meeting sellers, meeting buyers, meeting real estate agents, engaging them on the process on how to get their assessment completed, walking through the steps on what might possibly be next on when they get an assessment as well.
Absolutely. You said that the Home Energy Rating Disclosure Ordinance goes into effect March 12th, 2024. What is your preparation for the HERD ordinance looked like so far?
We've been working on outreach to realtors. We really see the realtors as allies in making this ordinance successful. They're the professionals who will be engaging with people who want to sell their homes. So we've been working to get the message out to them to make sure that they're informing their clients that this is an ordinance that they need to comply with. We've also been setting up our processes to make sure that citizens can come to the website. They can schedule a free home energy score assessment with us. They can also find a list of other certified home energy score assessors if they want to hire somebody outside the City of Ann Arbor's Office of Innovations and Sustainability. And because we really want to make sure that folks know that we can deliver this service for them. We want to deliver it quickly and efficiently for them. So along with engaging with realtors, we're just working on our processes to make this very seamless for citizens.
Absolutely. Do you have anything to add, Jerrell?
Yeah, we've also been doing internal assessments already with certain employees of the city of Ann Arbor already. Just get our process down as far as how long it's going to take to get an assessment completed, how long it's going to take us to upload and get the data points into the system so we can produce that report. So we're just working as hard as we can to get everything as smooth as possible for everybody. We know this is a big change and a big step that we're trying to take towards that A20 plan we have.
Absolutely. How do you guys think that the HERD ordinance will benefit members of the community?
Well, one thing I would say is when you purchase a home, the mortgage is not the only monthly bill you have to be prepared to pay. And the Home Energy Rating Disclosure Ordinance, with the requirement that the seller provide a potential buyer with this home energy score, one thing that home energy score will tell that potential buyer is how much they could anticipate to pay annually on their energy costs. So it really helps buyers go into that transaction much more wide-eyed about the financial implications of their energy use.
Absolutely. So if I was a resident looking to get a home energy score, what would that look like for me? How would I go about doing that?
Well, there's a couple steps. If you're looking to buy it, if it's listed, it should already be provided to you by the seller, so you can ask their real estate agent. Or if they don't have a physical copy, you can go, it'll be listed on the public website on stream.a20.org, where they can access that information as well. And it should be listed on some kind of MLS or whatever they list properties, if they use Zillow or things like that, should be listed there as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. What's one thing you wish more people knew or understood about your work with the HERD ordinance?
One thing I would want to say is it's not a representation of the person, individual in the home. It's more about the home itself. So the score is 1 through 10, and if you get a 3, it's not necessarily something negative about the person that lives in the home. It's more just the representation of the home itself. So it's not a personal attack on the person.
Yeah, we're going out there to rate the home, not the occupant. So we look at the size of the home, where the home is located. We look at whether or not the home has been insulated or air sealed. We'll also enter the efficiencies of the mechanical equipment, and that'll give us a sense as to, regardless of who's in that home, as long as their energy usage is considered average for the area, it'll give a pretty good projection as to what those energy bills could be. And the way the home energy score works is, once we come out, we do that assessment. We measure the home. We spend a lot of time outside getting the square footage. We measure the windows. We will be in every room of the house. We will be in the attic straight through down to the basement. Once we get all that data together and we enter it into the home energy score scoring tool, as Jerrell said, it'll just kick out a number. And that number is between 1 and 10. And I guess one thing I'd like folks to understand is that, if you get that 5, that means that your energy usage is average. There's just as many people with energy inefficient homes as there are with energy efficient homes. And the vast majority of homes that we score are going to score between a 3 and a 7. So we like to set expectations. Everybody wants a 10. But just the way the score works and the way that's not going to happen. A five is good. That's probably what most people are going to get. And the good news about a 5 is there's room for improvement. So we really don't want people to take this. People really want that 10, and we want people to understand that. Look, first of all, as Jerrell said, we're not rating you, we're rating the home. And second of all, not everybody's going to get a 10. So just be prepared for a very reliable and generalized snapshot of what your energy usage could be, regardless of who lives in the home.
Yeah.
So am I correct in understanding that you're not looking at my energy bill, but a potential for the cost of the energy bill?
Correct.
Yep, we do not look at energy bills. We just look at the house, how it's built, where it's located, how big is it, and how efficient are the mechanicals that serve the conditioned space.
That's great, thank you. How does sustainability influence and coincide with your work with the HERD ordinance?
One thing I always like folks to remind everybody is that the ordinance has 2 purposes. We've been talking a lot about the customer protection side of it, right? How much are you going to pay? What do you got to prepare yourself? But there's also just this raising awareness. Once people see how much their energy bills are, and they see that amount is connected to energy use, well, then how do you reduce the energy costs? You reduce your energy use. And when you reduce your energy use, you'll be reducing your energy carbon emissions. So we really see this is a great way to raise awareness, to get people thinking about connecting their energy use with their energy costs, with their energy emissions. And we'd like all of those things to go down.
That's really great. Part of A20's mission is to be transformative, and kind of what I'm hearing from what you've been telling me is it sounds like this work will lend to transforming the larger culture and the industry. Speak on that a little.
Yeah, it's just this is the first step of many. So you have to start somewhere, and there's nowhere starting like in a home, especially getting new home buyers. We're going to do some wraparounds with new home buyers just to get them on the path to decarbonization and things they can do to help save and tighten up that building envelope. So we definitely want to just plant the seed, and we're going to do everything we can to help water and grow that seed.
That's great. That's great. How can folks who are curious about the HERD ordinance and home energy scores learn more?
You can go to osi.a2gov.org/HERD. You can also email herdinfo@a2gov.org. And Jerrell and I will get that information and respond with whatever questions people may have.
That's great. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you guys would like to share with the audience out there before we head out?
I'm just looking forward to doing a lot of home energy scores and talking to people about their energy use, and really want to get them on a path to decarbonization.
Yeah, I just want to let people know that we're here to help. We're here to provide information. We're here to serve. So if anybody has any ideas to help us improve, or things they're seeing, or things they would like to see, we're open to everything and can take things under consideration. So I'm ready to engage.
Absolutely. We've certainly been very helpful and very engaging today. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us again. Appreciate
You're
it,
welcome.
Grace.
You can learn more about the HERD ordinance, which took effect on March 12th, 2024, online, as Steve mentioned, at osi.a2gov.org/HERD. Have a question you want to ask to a sustainability expert in the city of Ann Arbor? Let us know at sustainability@a2gov.org and check us out online at a20.org. This has been Greenlight. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.